Okay, y'all, let's talk about these t-shirts empowerment. I want to give back positive to my African American ladies. So let's talk about it, right? It dives deep. So I'm talking about myself. I have so many stories that I can tell y'all what I went through. So when I was younger, I lived in a majority of a poverty neighborhood, like they was poor, low income, all the families, right? And I went to school with those kids, right? I didn't learn how to read. I didn't learn how to write. I was spelling. I didn't even know how to read once I moved out. So my mom ended up moving us out into the suburbs, which is mainly white people where we stay at. So the inner city is mainly poor people, and that's where the black people live, right? Here, where I'm at. And then my mom moved us majorly into the white neighborhood. So I had speech problems, which I still do have speech problems. I had all types of stuff. And I really think this is just stemming off my ADHD. That's another story here or there. So we can talk about that later. But how I feel is when I was younger and I went to those schools where majority of the poor people lived, I was bullied. Everybody had to have name brand stuff. If you didn't have name brand stuff, you was a bum. You got bullied. Um, if you was in a special ed class, you got bullied. So I got bullied. People didn't like me. People always thought that I was rolling my eyes. I have really big eyes. So every time I looked at somebody, they want to fight me. I don't know why. My mom said it was because of the color of my skin or whatever. It could be. I don't know. I'm the type of person that I love chocolate people. I love, like, they melanin, it does something to me. My man is chocolate. I love chocolate. I always wanted me a chocolate baby, and I got Naira. He's chocolate. I love me some melanin. Like, I love really dark people that glow, like they skin glow. Like, I don't know what it is. I love me some chocolate people. That's who I am. But our community is broken. And when I say broken, I mean that we are competing against each other. And it's sad to say, because this is what it is. Even on YouTube, we feel like we have to compete with somebody, right? Like, even the reactors. Let's put this together. When I used to do reactions, my goal, my whole purpose of when you're reacting is to stop somebody from doing content, bully them so bad. This is what's in your mind. Bully them so bad so they can stop doing their content, right? Two, get people to hate them, keep commenting, keep making up stories. I never made up no stories, but this is what they did. Keep commenting negative stuff to make them don't want to do that or get their views. This is the whole purpose. I don't care what nobody say. That's the whole purpose. So as us being black people, it hurts my heart that you get on here and you favoritize and be like, oh, I'm just going to keep downing this person. I went through so much bullying when I was going to school. Like, everybody, every time I go to school, people hated me. They hated me. I don't know what it is. I was very quiet. I was very observant. I'm very nice. I love to help people. That's just who I am in nature. But people cannot understand that. A lot of people don't like a person that has so much good energy. So how our black community is like focused on not trying to be a bum, like wearing Jordans that's $300, right? But you're poor. Why is you buying your kids $300 worth of shoes and you got multiple kids? So you're gonna spend a whole $1,000, which you could have got you a new car, but you rather for your kids to have Jordans on their feet? Like, come on, let's get it together. Like, our priorities are different, and if you don't have this type of gear or whatever, then you get talked about. You're a bum, you this, you that. And it's sad because our kids in that inner city has to go through that. And they're fighting. They're fighting other people. We're fighting each other instead of standing up to be, this is my sister, this is my brother, even though we're not related, this is my other half. You know what I mean? Like, every black person I call, them my sisters. Like, I don't care what nobody say, but this is not how we raising our kids up to be. We raising our kids to hate ourselves and hate their culture. And people don't understand that. And it's sad because I feel like we are really getting thrown behind. Like, it's sad. This is another way to keep us in slavery, in slaves. Just think about it. They do child support, right? They put child support in place to break up a black happy home. Why would a father pay child support to a mother that they still living with? This is all to break us up so we can be unstable. People don't think like this. They don't understand like this. They just think, oh, it's all about competition. It's more than that. Listen to the music that they're teaching our young kids. This music is telling our young daughters, and a lot of people is like, you're raising a black daughter. I am raising a black daughter, and I'm going to do it better than anybody, right? But this music is teaching our black daughters to chase after pimps, to chase after people who's balling, to be with a man that has a whole family, but if he got money, he's good enough for me. And it's sad to say, and I don't care what nobody say, it's sad to say. Instead of getting you a wholesome man that wants to be there in your life, and it's not about money, right? This is our whole stigma. Our black community is struggling, and it's all around money. Let's just put it like that. If they see somebody doing better than the next person, they are jealous, envious, miserable because they want to be in that same predicament. Everybody can eat out here. Everybody can win. Everybody can get this money just like everybody else, but they so jealous. They like, why she got, you know what I mean? They just jealous because some things that they don't have, they wish they had, and they start to hate somebody. They start to get jealous of it. They start to be envious, right? So this is why I want to do t-shirts that has very, very positive quotes on them. So we can rock these t-shirts, so we can always remind ourselves we are good enough. Because I feel like a lot of times we as black people, we don't feel like we good enough. Sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough. And I know everybody think that sometime in their life, if you're good enough or not. This is why I want to do this. I want to give back positive because I feel like our community is so much negative, it's so much hate, and it's sad. And it's crazy because when I say I move, like I refuse for my kids to go to a school that I went to, that I got bullied, that they wasn't teaching me. I'd rather for my kids to go to a suburb school. And I know that's hard for people to swallow because they like, oh my God, you're not supporting us. It's because the only reason why I don't want my kids there is because of the treatment that I got. They got bullied. I got bullied. I don't want my kids to get bullied. I want my kids to learn. I feel like if you have an area, right? If you have a city that's majority poor, they don't give a lot of funding to them in teaching. So your kids is doomed if they do or doomed if they don't, right? Because they're not paying the teachers enough so they can care about the students, right? And then once they stop caring, then the kids stop caring, right? Then they come up in the community, they like, oh, you know, they think they better than us, they richer than us. I will pay more for rent for where I'm at than live in the inner city. I'm sorry. This is just how it is. This is how I think. And I feel bad that I have to do this. Now, and where I stayed at was majority black people. So the only reason, like, if I put my kids in a school, right, they have to make money like I'm making. They have to be middle class or rich if it's majority of black people that goes to school, if I'm going to send my son to that school. And it's sad to say, because I feel like as poor people, our mind is set on we can never make it out. So we're going to always be jealous and envy of somebody. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. And then I really don't like how they don't give back. Like even everybody else, they don't give back to the poor. They don't. I'm not saying other black communities. I'm saying the government. They don't pay our teachers, our black teachers that's in the community, that's down in the city, that's poor. They're not going to pay them much as they're going to pay people in the suburbs. And that's crazy. Like my nephew, for a prime example, he goes to inner city schools. They don't even have tablets. My son has tablets. He does all his work on a tablet. They don't have tablets. They don't pay them much for their teachers to care. Even my sister is a teacher. They don't pay them much to even survive. And it stems down. I'm telling you, it goes so deep, y'all. And this is why I want to give back to my babies, my little bitty girls that's growing up that don't know, that don't have the mom. We have moms out here, and it's crazy how y'all beam on me and these content creators, right? That's, you keep on saying, you calling CPS, all that crap, right? These comments, right? I'm just saying the people in the comments. Not everybody, the negative people that's in the comments that's always talking this mess that I don't really care because I still show up, y'all, right? So I lost my train of thought, y'all. So what I was saying was, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Parents out here that takes their kids food stamps, buy them what they want, and feed their kids nothing but noodles. It's parents out here that will not pay rent and go splurge it on themselves and don't get their kids. I seen a parent that pissed me off so bad. She had on, and this was in the inner city, she had on brand new shoes, brand new clothes, a brand new coat, and her babies looked it raggedy. They didn't have their hair done, and she had eyelashes, nails done, and she was at a book bag event for the kids. You know what I mean? She was trying to get her a man, and even her daughter was like, "Mommy, you look cute." And it's sad because her daughter didn't look up to par. They looked like they didn't even have clean clothes on. They didn't even have new shoes on. How can you do that to your kid? You know what I mean? And y'all so quick to call CPS on me, call CPS on these parents that's not doing what they supposed to be doing. I know an individual, I know somebody, I'm just going to say it. I know somebody that would take their kids' money and don't give it to them, period, and do what they want to do. That belongs to them, and do what they want to do with it. Child support. These girls get paid these big old child supports. You think they go in there and go get their kids some shoes, some clothes? Do they pay their rent? No, they don't. It's sad to say. These parents, they thought process is, I need to impress anybody so they will not say I'm a bum. And it's sad. It's sad. And when you come out here to the suburbs, they don't care what you wear. These people out here wearing Skechers, they do not care what you wear. They don't care how your hair look. As long as you come to school and you on your best behavior, that's all they care about. when they come here. And they welcome you in like you their family. And it's sad because when you go into the inner city, they don't, well, where this is where I'm at. They don't welcome you. They are hostile and stuff. They don't welcome you. And it's sad. It's sad. And a lot of people, they're so worried about other people. Men, they not worried about what they need to do with their life. And it's sad. But yeah, I just want to get back to the young babies that's out here being positive. Like, it's so hard. If you surround yourself around a negative environment, you won't have nowhere to go to get the positive word. How can you get it? Some people are so consumed with their life that they can't see outside of it. And it's sad. It's sad. That's me. That was me when I was younger, right? I went to an inner city school. I'm thinking, dang, I'm going to get bullied for the rest of my life. And then my mom put me in a different school and I'm in a whole different reality. And that's the truth behind it. I want to give back. I want to give back to my babies. That's all I want to do. I want to give back to my babies. I want to give back to my women that's out here like me, that's struggling, that's trying to do the best that they can. And this is all that they got, but they need a little bit more positivity. That's all I want to do. I want to give back to my women, period. Women, men, kids, that's my goal. But right now, I really want to give back to my women that really just need a little bit more boost just to get through their day, and they can see their t-shirt and have a positive note, and they look in the mirrors like, I am enough. I'm beautiful. I want to put this on their shirt so when they go to the mirror, they can see that. That's why I want to make these t-shirts. And I got a name for it and everything. And I'm finna start buying t-shirts and I'm finna start selling them. I'm finna start wearing them because I love to wear something that's positive. Why not? I am enough. Period. I am enough. Period. So I know I was all over, but I just want to tell y'all that. I got so many other stories and I can't wait to tell y'all. So y'all tune in. Y'all really gonna love this. Deuces.